hang on, what if you create jobs? Then people make better money and they can afford the homes we have. That's a good idea, but how? Cities try to do this a couple of ways, and they're all a little problematic. The main one is to offer big tax breaks and other perks to a big outside company if it'll move to your town. Great, right? But here's the thing. Big companies shop around, and they tend to go with the city that gives them the most money in exchange for the fewest jobs. It's a race to the bottom. And if you don't keep the tax money flowing, you end up losing the jobs anyway. For every BMW deal that goes well, you get dozens that don't pan out. A study of just one North Carolina grant program called JDIG found 60% of recipients failed to produce their promised job growth. And that BMW deal? South Carolina gave away $130 million to land it. That's $375 million in today's dollars, more than all the property taxes paid in Asheville since 2010. Oh, plus they gave BMW a property the size of Kenilworth. Oh, and the highest paying jobs, like engineers and executives, don't even go to locals anyway. They just bring in their own people and voila, job creation, just not for us. That's not something we can do here, least of all when our taxes are paying for it. By the way, Asheville actually has given about $15 to $20 million in incentive deals over the last 10 years, not to mention millions more in infrastructure spending to sweeten the pot, like this greenway next to this incentive deal. It's just not enough to make much difference in the job market. And that's actually sort of the point if you think about how cities' real motivation, increasing the value of taxable property, actually competes with jobs for those incentive dollars. So what can we do? First, be careful about what we offer. Don't just throw money at a company and call it a political win. Asheville doesn't need a BMW with 1,000 jobs. We need 100 companies to hire 10 people, or 1,000 to hire just one each. We have good companies here. Tech and science and manufacturing and construction. They're not shopping for handouts. They probably don't even know how to ask. But a little could go a long way with them. Why not diversify our economy so it's not just retail or tourism or any other one thing? Locally based companies that come from here probably won't bail in a few years like the big outsiders do because they're invested here. They live here. They're more likely to keep money in the local economy. We need to make sure we have the kind of training they can use, but we also need to have a diverse ecosystem of jobs that matches the skills we have. And we need to keep working on housing and other infrastructure to keep up with all that growth. That's what I would focus on, growing local career track companies that are already bought into the area with a focus on diversifying the economy. That kind of makes sense, right?